Hi, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Due to the wide net of jurisdiction cast by maritime law, there are many different causes of maritime accidents and injuries. Many law firms already understand that maritime jobs tend to be inherently dangerous. However, that doesn't mean that maritime employees aren't owed a certain duty of care by their employers and fellow employees. Even though certain offshore accidents are unavoidable, others only occur as a result of gross negligence. Below we list some of the most common causes of maritime accidents. Unavoidable and extreme weather conditions. Long working hours and a lack of sleep, drug or alcohol abuse, other forms of reckless or negligent behavior, inadequate training or severe inexperience, stressful job duties and poor decisions making. Fires and explosions, improperly secured cargo shifting while traveling, slip and fall accidents, colliding with the shore or with other vessels. Catastrophic maritime injuries in Texas. Due to the nature of maritime jobs, the possibility of catastrophic injuries is very high. In fact, the range and type of possible injuries for seamen are very broad. Below we list some of the most common maritime injuries we see at Ridge and Beanstalk in Houston. First, neck or back strains from lifting heavy objects and equipment. Toxic chemical exposure from cargo, solvents, or lead paint. Falling objects or equipment head injuries. Paralysis or amputation due to malfunctioning equipment. Slip and fall injuries on poorly lit or wet decks. Diver injuries such as decompression, burns or electrocution, medical malpractice, harm from a ship's medical crew threatening injured workers, drowning, wrongful deaths due to poor rescue techniques. After you have been injured in an offshore accident, you might be too stunned or in too much pain to think about what to do next. Luckily, our Houston maritime attorney have compiled a list of steps to take after suffering a maritime injury. First and foremost, seek immediate medical attention. This is important for a few reasons. Primarily, it will ensure that your injuries do not worsen or go unnoticed for too long. It also closely ties your injury with the date and time of your accident by generating medical records that you can use in your case. Next, report the injury or incident to your employer. If you need medical attention immediately, one of your coworkers can report the accident. However, this should only be done if you yourself cannot physically report the incident. Filling out a work accident report is yet another piece of evidence that you can use in your claim. Contact a Houston maritime lawyer. As soon as you are able, get in touch with a maritime lawyer with our law firm. We will help you navigate the complexities of the claim process in a maritime case. Gather evidence to support your claim. This is where an experienced professional injury maritime lawyer will come in handy. We will help support your claim by supplying evidence such as pictures, videos, witness statements, records of equipment involved, and other necessary evidence. Refrain from discussing the case with anyone other than your Houston maritime attorney. Do not say anything about the case to your co-workers, your employer, or the insurance company. Also, do not sign anything or make any statement without your maritime lawyer present. Generally, the statute of limitation for a Jones Act claim is 3 years from the date of your injury. Understanding the statutes of limitation is important in ensuring that you can file your claim on time. Should you attempt to file a claim after the deadline passes, your claim will be denied. However, certain circumstances exist in which a person may file a claim after the deadline. The main example occurs when victims are unaware that they sustained injuries. In these cases, the statute of limitations begins when you discover these injuries. There are many ways in which people find the right maritime injury lawyer for their case. Sometimes people like referral from all their friends and family. Other times they like to do their own independent research. Below we list the necessary steps to finding the right offshore injury lawyer for your case. First, determine your criteria. Generally, you will want someone with experience in the realm of maritime law. You will also want someone who is licensed in your state, as well as accessible to you. Figure out your other must-haves and jot them down. Make a list. Once you find a few lawyers or law offices that look good, put them on the list. Read through their reviews, visit their websites, and find out more about them. Research your top picks. Check with their state bar association for certifications. Read biographies on their website and ask around for referrals. Call their office. Schedule a meeting with them if you feel they may be a good fit for your case. Meet with them. Jot down some interview questions and take appropriate document with you to the meeting. Get to know the attorney and make a decision on who you think is right for your case. Then sign the contract. Once you make your decision, let your chosen attorney get to work. A good attorney will take the weight of the case off your shoulders so that you can focus on your recovery. So, how to file a maritime injury claim after sustaining an offshore injury? It is important to follow certain steps. First, the steps will ensure that you receive adequate medical attention and that your case has the best chance of success. Below we outline what your steps should be following a maritime injury. Report your accidents and injuries. Let your employer know what happened and recount the story exactly how it happened. Reporting the injury as soon as possible makes it extremely difficult to argue that you were injured somewhere other than your workplace. Fill out the forms. As with most workplace accidents, you will need to fill out some paperwork. Make sure all accounts of the accidents are accurate and sign the form. And the form requires a supervisor's signature. Get that as well. Then seek medical attention. As soon as you detect an injury, get medical help. Returning to work with an injury only delays your case. If your injury hinders your ability to work in any way, do not return to work. Consult an independent physician. Instead of going to the doctor your employer suggests, seek medical advice from one of your choosing. Sometimes physicians associated with certain employers won't want to accurately assess your injuries. Then follow medical advice. Whatever advice your doctor gives you for your recovery, follow it closely. Ignoring medical advice for your injuries could impact your case negatively. Then hire a maritime injury lawyer. Because these cases are often extremely complicated, it is best to get with an experienced attorney sooner rather than later. They will have handled these cases before and they will know the process. This way, you can focus on recovery while your legal team focuses on the case. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe.